Hello and welcome back to Newsroom Nigeria. This is where we give you hot, fresh and sizzling news all day long. If this is your first time here, please subscribe, like this video and leave your opinions in the comment section below. It's just one of 48 ministers, Wike in trouble as powerful elder statesman tells Tinubu what to do to FCT minister. Once again, elder statesman Chief Edwin Clark has called on President Bola Tinubu to intervene and rein in the Minister of a Federal Capital Territory (FCT), Wike. In an open letter addressed to the President on Monday, the leader of a pan-Niger Delta Forum emphasized that Wike is just one of the 48 ministers in the President's cabinet. Clark urged President Tinubu to ensure that Wike focuses on his responsibility as the FCT minister and refrains from attempting to control the political structure in his home state, Rivers State. He said, and I quote, "As a member of your cabinet, you may need to call this minister to order to face the work in the quietness which is demanded of him. He should focus on his office and know that he's just one among a cabinet of 48 persons, besides the vice president and yourself. The country has enough problems which your government must sit down to solve. The FCT itself is full of challenges all over and has more than he can chew, and therefore avoid these distractions." Clark emphasized that if all former governors insist on controlling their successors, it could lead to chaos in the country. The statement came in response to a recent political crisis in the oil-rich South state, where 27 members of a Rivers State House of Assembly defected from the People's Democratic Party (PDP) to the All Progressive Congress (APC) on Monday. The 27 lawmakers were reportedly loyal to Martins Amaewhule, an ally of Nyesom Wike, the former governor of the state until May 29, 2023. The political turmoil in the state has revolved around a speakership tussle between Amaewhule and another member, Edison Ihie, who is aligned with Governor Siminalayi Fubara. In October, the Assembly under Amaewhule served an impeachment notice on the governor and removed Ihie as the House leader. In response, members loyal to Fubara immediately impeached Amaewhule and appointed Ihie as the new speaker. The crisis in the 32-member assembly originated from a rift between Fubara and his predecessor Wike. While the president had attempted to mediate in October, meeting with both Wike and Fubara, the recent defection of 27 lawmakers from the PDP to the APC adds a new layer of uncertainty to the political landscape of the state. In his letter to the president, the PAN-DEF leader remarked that the situation was far from resolved and appeared to be worsening with each passing day. He emphasized the critical importance of Rivers State to the stability of the Niger Delta and the overall national economy, highlighting that any escalation of lawlessness would be detrimental to the collective interest. Expressing surprise, the elder statesman noted that despite an apology from Fubara to Wike, the latter continued to make public statements that raised concerns. Clark said, on one occasion, He stated that impeachment is not a military coup or total outrage when all hands are on deck to consolidate this democracy under your leadership. In fact, in his recent interview held on Friday, 24th of November 2023, the minister charged to one of his group of guests that the governor is ungrateful, concluding that I cannot stand ingrates. He continued stating how he had helped the governor to become what he had become today and threatening publicly that he would continue the fight if the governor changes the structures which I left in the state. The nonagenarian questioned the rationale behind the FCT minister retaining political structures and for what objective. He recollected that Wike had vehemently opposed the idea of godfatherism, considering it entirely unacceptable, which had led to a fallout with his predecessor, Rotimi Amici. So what purpose are the structures supposed to serve when there is a governor in place? This is a question that he holds you and all Nigerians. If all governors, who as a matter of right insist on allowing their favored candidate as successor, insist on controlling them, insist on controlling the state assemblies, insist on controlling the structure which they left behind, what manner of confusion will we have in Nigeria? He queried. You all, what are your thoughts on this? Let me have them in the comment section. Obviously, the fight between Wike and his successor is just gearing up, which means it's just starting. Yesterday, I recorded a news, about how 27 of the House of Assembly members defected from the PDP to the APC, which has now put Fubara in a very disadvantaged position because anytime, any day now, we might just hear that Fubara has been impeached because he no longer have the majority in his assembly. And right now, let's just say that he's working on eggshells because it's just not in his favor. Wike has the upper hand right now as we speak, and anything can happen. You all, what are your thoughts? Let me have them in the comment section. Like this video, subscribe. I will see you all in my next video.